So welcome to today's lesson. We are talking about reading today, and it's going to be about matching a fact, opinion, or a theory with a person, and then also recognize the use of will and going to future forms and match sentences beginnings and endings about a passage. We might not have enough time to finish all of these, but I will go through everything I can, and we'll see. So it's in fact when there is a question that there is an information and it asks you about who has said this, or there is something that someone has done and it asks you that who has done this. So that's matching information. So in this lesson, we will also learn to scheme a text to identify facts, opinions, and theories. But if we know if the information is a fact or an opinion or a theory, then we can find the meaning of the text and understand like if this person has done this or not. So what is a fact? Fact is something that you know is true, exists, or has happened. For example, England won the World Cup in 1966. So fact is something that is true or exists, like something which is a reality, right, in the world, and it exists. And the example is England won the World Cup in 1966. So it means it exists and it happened and it's a reality, like it's not an idea or anything, but it did happen. And then there is opinion. Opinion is a thought or belief about something or someone. So opinion, as you know, is like the idea or your belief about something or someone. For example, I think that Andy Murray will win Wimbledon again next year. So opinion is a thought or belief. And this sentence, it starts with I think, and it also shows that like this person thinks or believes. And theory is an idea or set of ideas that is intended to explain something. So a theory is one or a group of ideas that is trying to explain something. For example, according to all sport experts, the new range of racing bikes will lead to new world speed record for at least the next 2 or 3 years. So it's a theory that tries to explain something. It's pretty clear what it means. Like we use theory and theory as well. So in the first exercise, it says in the reading test, you will be tested on your ability to identify facts, opinions, and theories. Read these statements and decide which category they belong to, fact, opinion, or theory. Okay, so let's read it, every one of them, and you can write in the chat what do you think it is. Okay, the first one is, I don't believe space tourism will ever be possible. It is far too dangerous. Okay, so what do you think it is? Is it a fact or a theory or an opinion? Okay, so the first one, because it says it, I believe, and it is about a belief of someone, so it is an opinion, right? And the second one is, according to experts, robots will soon reach human level of intelligence. So this one is a theory, right? It tries to explain something for us. And the third one is, the first working robots was introduced in 1961. It worked on a production line making cars for Ford. So it's a fact, something that happened. And so this is a fact, right? Okay, and then in the next exercise, it's exercise 12. But before that, we will do the 6 and 8. The sixth one says, read these statements connected to the text and underline keywords in each. So,
Excuse me, madam, I lost the connection.
oh, that's okay. We will just go ahead, and I have recorded this as well, so you can watch this part only. It was just an exercise.
Okay, okay. Miss
So,
Zainab is also trying to join the class, but she can't.
oh, why?
I don't know, maybe she's looking for the new link to join the class. I don't know.
Actually, there is no new link, right? You have come with this link.
Okay. 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 Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Okay, so then there is the exercise 6. It says, read statements connected to the text and underline the keywords in each. The first one is, established a fast and economical way to produce a popular product. And let's see what it is, because these two are connected to each other. And then we will go and see the text and then come back. The 8th one says, look at the list of entrepreneurs, match each statement from exercise 6 with the correct entrepreneur. So let's go to the text and read it, and then each one of these statements is said by one of these entrepreneurs. So we'll go and read the text and see which one is which one. Okay, so Muhammad, you can start reading. I will give you a few seconds for
what
each.
paragraph?
All of them, A, B, C,
okay.
D.
Okay. Okay.
Let's.
Right.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Can you scroll down? I cannot see the paragraph. Oh yes, it's okay. It's okay. Okay. By the name of God, Andrew Carnage was one of
You don't need
the
to read it out loud. You can read it with yourself.
Okay, just okay, okay. I will
Yeah,
skim
yeah.
on scan and skim. Okay.
Let me know when you are done with A.
Yeah, I have finished the paragraph
Okay.
A, and I'm still looking in paragraph B.
Yeah, that's fine. Let's just go back to the
question.
Yeah. So do you find which one is the one which is told by Andrew Carnegie?
Andrew Carnegie in paragraph A. Andrew Carnegie in paragraph A and Honey in paragraph B.
No, that's not the question. The question is, for example, in the sixth one, there is, for example, the first one says, established a fast and new economical way to produce a popular product. So just read all of these and find out which one is done by which one. And the second one is, started their first company with a family member. Third one is, began by inventing products at home. Fourth one is, focused on creating first-rate items and looking after clients. And fifth one is, a charitable entrepreneur who gave a great deal of wealth away. From the people who are here
Okay.
are Andrew Carnegie, Henry Ford, Estee Lauder, and Steve Jobs.
Okay. Establish a fast and economic way to produce a perfect product. This sort of thing. Okay, let's go back to the paragraph and match.
Okay, did you find which one was
Okay.
that by Andrew Carnegie?
Henry Grundy. No, I didn't. I only skim and scanned the paragraph A and B, and I think those were not uh, for the Andrew Carney.
The
Maybe
first one
for
was
the
about
Henry Ford.
Andrew Carnegie, right? The first paragraph.
Yes, yes, the first paragraph. But I'm not sure if it's matching to with the question number one.
Okay.
Establish a first and economical way to produce a popular product.
Okay, I will go to the text again, and you can read them.
Mm. Famous not only for his success and wealth, he was equally valuable for his contribution to the society. Yeah.
Okay, Muhammad, that's enough.
Okay.
Just about the
Okay.
Andrew Carnegie, and the first one is about Ford, right?
Yes.
Okay, so which one is done by Andrew Carnegie from these 5 sentences, you think?
From these 5 sentences, I think the fifth one, charitable entrepreneur who gave a great deal of wealthy way.
That's
Of
correct.
wealth way.
Thank you. Yes, that
Okay.
is the 5th one. So
But
a
sometimes,
charitable entrepreneur. Yes.
yes.
Yeah, go ahead.
Mhm.
And just
And,
go with the second one as well, and then we are done.
okay, the second one maybe. Okay. Establish a specific way to produce maybe this for number one, question number one. Henry Ford.
Is one. Yes, that's correct. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, so this is the way you do this part. So you just
Okay.
but in the test, as you did here, you just first read these statements because you want to have an idea to
Okay.
look for these keywords, right? And then in here you can look, you can cross out the keywords, or at least remember. For example, in here is established, economical way, and produce a popular product. And then in the text, when you go, you are looking for this one, right?
Okay.
Yeah, but these ones are you have seen the IELTS text. They are not like these short ones, they are longer ones. And then you will have to find from one text, you will have to find all of these questions and who has done what. So you will have to look for the keywords in one text.
Okay. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. And then we will go to another exercise as well. So the exercise 12, this one says that this person believes in new ideas, and then the list of people, it just gives the information about who did what. And we can go to the text again. And see the exercise 12.
Yeah.
You can go mute, Muhammad. When I need to ask you, I will ask you the question.
Okay.
Thank you.
Fine.
Okay, but before that, there are some tips. So it says identify whether the text is mainly factful, theoretical, or opinion-based. Will help you understand the question better and decide what type of information you're looking for. So when you're reading the text, if you are able to understand which one is, if it's a factual or theoretical or opinion-based, then when you see the question as well, like you know that what kind of information you're looking for in the text and all those information. So that's why we are working on fact, theory, and opinion. And then when approaching this type of task, always try to look into the text for words or phrases which are similar to those in the question. The same words are rarely found. In both questions and the text. So it says look for the phrases which are similar to the question. Like this is when you are looking at the text and the question, there might be the synonyms mostly, but sometimes there are some words which are similar as well. So the names and stuff, like you are looking at the names, at the same names, or if there is a date, like a number, so you can find that from the text. And then tip 8 says make sure your answer is based on the information in the text and not on your personal knowledge of the subject. So for example, sometimes you know something about someone, right? Or you have an information about a fact, but you don't use that for answering these questions. Only answer according to the text. And then be careful, some of the people in the list could be distractors. You may not need to use all the letters, and the people mentioned may be used in several sections. So as always, there are distractors in these types of questions as well, like some names and some information, like there might be more names than the questions or the information that is asked. So you can just use the ones that are the real answers. And also IELTS passages are usually longer than the example, of course. Do you have any questions, Muhammad?
For this, no, madam, no. I'm practicing.
Okay, good.
Maybe,
So just go ahead, and you see these are one of the types of the texts and the exercises. It was like really easy for you to do them in the class, so it will be easier to do them at home. And then the exercise 10, this passage number 10, do all the exercises for this one as well until the 13. And for the from after grammar focus future, well, and going to this one will be next day's lesson, so we will work on these parts for the next day.
okay.
And thank you for now, Muhammad. You're out of time.
Thank you, madam.
So
Thank you so much. Thank you
you're
for your
welcome.
effort.
No worries.
Always helping, assisting us. Thank
Oh,
you.
no worries. Have a great
Okay.
day. Bye.
Yeah, you too. Bye.